folks, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Luther Clement Lassiter, better known as Wimpy, and I like to shoot pool. Do we have any pool players here tonight?
Well, I play a little bit.
Good. My favorite game has always been 9-ball. Let me show you what that rack looks like on this table. The 1 ball always in the front, the 9 in the middle. The rest of them don't make any difference unless you're playing for money on the 5-ball, and it would go in the back. What you have to do is you have to strike the 1 ball first, and you have to make a shot, or you have to drive 4 balls to the cushion. Well, we lucked out, made 1, but that's not my best shot. Some people say that I was the best pool player that ever lived, and that I had more balls than anybody ever had. Well, I don't know about all that, but I can tell you that I won the world all around 3 times. I won the individual championship in straight pool 5 times. I won it in 9-ball 4 times, and in 1 pocket only once.
Wow.
So I think I was pretty good. What do you think?
That's good.
I also won the Stardust World All Around in 1971 when I was 53 years old. I won the U.S. Open in 1969. But pool seemed to always come natural to me. Ever since I was a young boy, me and my neighbor Jack Weeks built a homemade table, had 4 pockets and 5 balls, and I felt like I was learning how to really become good at pool player. I was born right here in Elizabeth City in 1918. I had 4 sisters and 2 brothers. We didn't have a lot of money back then, so I would clean the pool hall, and the manager would let me play for free. Some of the local guys would sponsor me playing against some of the other better players. And if I won, they'd give me a little bit of money, but they'd keep the rest. But I was happy. I didn't care. I quit school when I was in the 10th grade, and nearly broke my daddy's heart. But he always knew where I was. I can remember Mother saying today, if you need Bud, you know where he is. He's in the pool hall. You know, my family called me Bud or Luther. They never called me Wimpy. Anybody got any idea where I got my nickname from?
I think so. Wasn't it that cartoon?
Sort of. They say I ate so many hamburgers, like Wimpy, in the Popeye comic strips. Well, I don't know if that's exactly correct, because I remember eating an awful lot of hot dogs and drinking Orange Crush. But you know, that was before Burger King came to town. I might have changed my mind. But pool became my passion. I traveled to all the nearby towns and tried to play the best players. I could watch a guy for an hour, and if he missed more than 1 shot, I knew I could beat him. And if I could get a game with him, I had to string him along or he'd quit. After a while, I got so famous that nobody would play me. I had to travel to the big towns and play in big tournaments to get any competition. I didn't like the big crowds or the big cities. And when I would play, if I won, I'd give my trophy to one of the kids in the audience that was watching me play. And then I would catch the first plane back to Elizabeth City and come straight back home. Is there any pool champions here tonight? Anybody that would like to aspire to be a better player? I might have a tip for you that might help you become a better player. Most amateurs, I've noticed, stand too far away from the table. If you just scoot up a little bit, you can get more action on the ball. Like so. But you know, scooting up close and shooting straight is not the secret to being a pool champion. You've got to learn to love the game. If winning money is your biggest desire, you'll never be a pool champion. Heck, I won all those thousands of dollars in all those big tournaments, and I died with $12 and some change in my pocket. You know, I was inducted into the Billiards Hall of Fame, and I had to give a speech, and boy was I nervous. So I said, all good things must come to an end, and my acceptance speech has just ended. Likewise, friends, my time with you has ended tonight. So I say good evening and thanks for coming by and play pool. And remember, life is short. Shoot good. Good night.